So what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have about individuals with that are mentally challenged?
With disabilities?
With mental disabilities, yes.
I think people should not discriminate people with disabilities. You give them a fair chance.
Yeah.
To not make fun of them, to not laugh at them.
I think people get nervous or scared and they feel that they need to talk down to people with mental disabilities. And that's 100% not the case. And that's just out of ignorance and fear.
Right. Like sometimes I go to a supermarket with my mother and people look at me.
And they judge you.
Right. My mother looks around and says, I hope you're not making fun of my son because of his disability. And you know what? Since the ringer came out, now the people want to talk to me more.
That's great.
And that's what the ringer shows. Awareness. It showcases the talents of people with intellectual disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
People with disabilities are fun. They're loving.
They're hams.
They're hams like me, of course. They dress like cops like Halloween.
That was Shauna. How long have you been doing Shakespeare again? Since you were 13?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite Shakespeare play?
I like Romeo and Juliet.
Did you know passages of Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, I know the famous balcony scene.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to give to you today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Go put on the outfit and perform us some Shakespeare.
All right.
Can I be Juliet?
No. This is from William Shakespeare's immortal play, Romeo and Juliet. And here to perform the famous balcony scene is Edward Barbanell as Romeo. The time is shortly after the masquerade ball, somewhere around 2 a.m. And the place is Juliet's garden. He jests at scars that never felt a wound, but soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools to wear it. Oh, cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks. Her eyes discourses. I will answer it. Oh, no. No. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. Now what if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame no stars as dim doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region scream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious in its night being on my head, and is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white, upturned, and wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air. Yeah!
That was great. Give me a hug. That was great, man. That was absolutely beautiful. That was it for one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. This is Eddie Barbanell, my friend, and that was an awesome performance. Way to go, buddy.
Thanks. And welcome to Jackass World. And I approve this message.